We Talk Cricket. As noted before, coverage of the ICC Cricket World Cup League 2 matches are continuing. We're almost finished with them. We're on to match 22 today, I believe. Yep, with the Netherlands versus Canada again. Now, the way this works is that they play each other to see basically who's going to get be the overall victor and also the most points. It's a points thing to get promoted. So don't think like we're saying back the same matches just because you saw the old videos. These are all new matches that have been recently played. Alright? And this, in today's game, and I almost feel like the Netherlands scores are just getting lower and lower for a second. But it turned out to be a more interesting game than I would have even thought. And if you're wondering where you can watch these games, the ICC Cricket TV, they show it all the time. You can go over there. As long as you have an account, you can watch it live and free. So just know that's where you can watch it. Now, we did have the Netherlands today batting first, making 220 all out. Far cry below what they've been posting so far in this tournament, but still a decent total. I say a decent total. You'll understand why. With Scott Edwards continuing his good form, making 72, leading the Dutchmen, trying to get some form of stability and get them back to where they were, making 300 and over 250. He did receive some good support from Noah Kroos, who made 31, as the Canadians definitely came out in this game trying their best to win it and win it all. We did see Kilian Sada pick it up 4 for 30, and receiving some good support from Dylan Hilliger and Harsh Thakur, who both picked up 2 wickets, as the Canadians definitely showed more motivation, more fight, not just in bowling but in the field. You can tell that they wanted it and it was there for them. So really good bowling and fielding performance. Now, unfortunately, the Netherlands had different ideas. Canada were restricted to 157 all out, with only Shreyas Muva making 47 not out and Aaron Johnson 32 showing any fight. It was almost like watching a T20 game, but a 50 over one. If that makes any sense. Paul van Meekeren decided to step up his bowling today, picked up 5 for 28, wrecking havoc to the Canadian batters as they never looked in it, as only Muva and Johnson really tried to keep things together. He received some good support from Vivian Kigma, who picked up 3 for 31, as the Canadians were just stomped and walked over in this game. They were crushed. Like, for a second they were in it, but then for every other ounce of the game, no siree. Nope, never in it. The Netherlands, and this is something you gotta realize. It doesn't matter the total you make in this game. Doesn't matter the format, alright? What matters most is your desire to go out there and to win. If you made 150 and you go out there with desire and you work hard and everybody's there, you can pull off the most unpredictable game of cricket anybody's ever seen. It has happened before in the history of the game. And that, I feel, is what separated the Netherlands from Canada in this game. The Netherlands were like, look, we made a low score. It's not what we wanted. But I believe in each and every single one of you and your abilities. We can go out there and do it. If Canada feel good, we will feel better. If Canada bowled good, we will bowl great. And that is exactly what they do. That is the mindset and the mentality that you need to have. Yes, I know the Dutch have played more international cricket than Canada has, so their experience in such pressure situations is definitely like tenfolds, but still, you gotta give them kudos for walking away with this. In Canada, I hope you learn a vital lesson from this game that will remind you, hey, it doesn't matter the total. Victory is always possible as long as you are willing to fight and work for it. Anyway, 2 matches remain in this series. Can Canada win 1? I think they play USA next. Can they win 1 to close off on a good note? And can the Dutch finish off on a high, continue their winning ways? Because hey, you know we're going to answer your question, and you know we're always going to talk about it. Where else, my peeps, but right here on We Talk Cricket. And I'll catch you next time so we can talk some more. Later.